you get is a car, not a truck. I keep thinking truck. You like cars.
Mm-hmm.
You get you're good and you're living your best life right now. Or
Um,
the best it can be in the current situation. Not bad coming from a person who used to study every day and not bad from a person who used to study every day and not making any money and just studying and asking family to help you build a PC and got turned down and didn't let that get you down and you've been progressing. You don't understand there's a lot of people out there who are not progressing. But you see how far you've come, right? Or you don't realize it.
of course I do.
You have to actually think about it to know.
You know,
Or you know but you don't have you know but you sometimes don't know. Or you know or
no,
you
I'm
know you
very
don't.
aware.
Huh?
No, I'm very aware.
Okay, good. It pisses you off when I tell you these things or
Then I got the secret I got. And it's not a secret thing.
it's I think it's just a drive to
Not really
better
a drive.
yourself, drive
It's
to
not really a drive. It's
what is it?
having, having faith in God and believe that He would help you with whatever you want to achieve. Yeah, and not only that, having a relationship with Him that you can talk to Him about anything. Yeah,
I think my relationship with God is something different. I think God has taught me stop being a bitch and get your shit done.
hmm
I'm like, yes sir. I'm a true believer of if you gotta get something done, you gotta put in the work. You gotta put in dedication and time. Like no one's gonna do anything. God already that did his work by helping us progress and being the way who we are. We're intelligent
yeah.
people. So I don't call upon God to
So,
help me get through my day or I don't call upon God. God's probably busy. He's busy. Probably on a long vacation, I don't know.
never too busy for you.
Well, he already gave us the tools. You don't need to be bugging him all the time. But if that works for you, that works for you. For me,
Mm-hmm.
and for you, you're a girl and you're pretty and you're smart and I believe even if you work hard, you'll get things happening for you. But in the end, still you're a girl and you're pretty and things will come easier for you rather than than a guy. If that makes sense, you gotta put in work.
Kind of, but not really, because I used to think because I used to think no way. I used to think because oh no, 'cause I watching highlights, but what was saying? Oh shoot, right. When I was younger, trying to get my first job, it was like that how all the boys that was going to school with me got jobs. Like there could be a porter, there could be somebody that's mixed concrete. You know what I mean? Like just the starter up jobs. Then could get real easy.
Okay.
But me no, yeah. But me no, I got try
That's
to school. Huh?
that's a terrible way to.
No, that
You got your place.
that was my concrete. You know, that was my thinking back then. That's what I was saying.
That kind of stuff is not for people like you and me. But you know, I struggled my whole life, right?
Um,
Yeah, you don't know. I struggled my whole life. I struggled. I was pretty garbage in school too. I think I went through school on autopilot. I felt like school was a waste of time for me. I wasted my whole time at school. The school literally did nothing for me. I'm not that social. I don't keep friends. I don't have any really friends. I know people from school, but they're not very not close. We don't check up on each other. Shit, even my family, I don't really check on them. They don't check it on me. Nice. Literally, school did nothing for me. And what I do today at school has no impact. I told you about the story about when I was like 10 years old. When my mom and dad got me a computer.
No.
And my mom and dad got me a computer, and so around the corner there was this guy, this university IT teacher, and they're like, okay, we got him a computer. I think computer's away. Let's send him to classes. And they got me a computer. They got me a computer. They sent me to classes. And then the first week of class, the guy was showing me how to work the computer, how to operate DOS. You know what DOS is, right?
Mhm.
How to operate maybe like the first version of Windows ever made after DOS. One week he was teaching me. I went to classes with this guy around the corner for 2 years. The first week he was teaching me. You know what happened for the last 2 years? I was teaching him. My mom was paying for me to go to classes with this guy. I was teaching him up to um 12, 13 years old. I was teaching this guy for 2 years. My mom never knew.
What you didn't tell she?
Why? I was between 10 to 13 years old. I mean,
That sounds so
it
old.
was fun. Fun.
Yeah,
He had a better
understood.
computer than mine.
Mm.
I bet he went to school for that stuff. He went to school. He's at university. He's teaching, and I'm teaching him. I just got my controller back. My second controller back.
Oh, right. Oh, you mean that the 3D print had to be done?
No. I um, so you know I'm a controller now, right? Are
I
you
didn't know.
okay? So I bought a
Last
controller.
time I had chat, you had M and K on your stream.
Oh, that's a long time ago. I can't win a gunfight with mouse and keyboard, or I can't get big kills. So I just the game really fucked up mouse and keyboard, like really bad. So I got a controller and I loved it. I was good. It was relaxing to play. It's no back pain. You can actually hit every shot, whatever. Then I think I had like a Warzone victory. And I got up and the cable pulled the control out my hand. It fell to the ground, and one of my bumpers wasn't working. My right, I think one wasn't working properly, and so I was like, "Fuck!" I sent it back, and then while I was waiting, I had to play on mouse and keyboard, and I just fucking hated it because I keep dying to aim assist, and then I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "Okay, well, this time I don't want this to happen again," so I ordered another one from the same company. So if this happens again, I have a backup controller. So the backup controller came, and the backup controller came in. It was brand new, and the right top bumper wasn't working, and sometimes it would freak out. So then I had to send that back. I have two controllers, and none of them don't work. But the thing with the second controller that I bought, it has my initials on it. It has anime girls with their tongues sticking out. So which means I can fuck my controller girl and they'll fix it for free
Oh, sight.
for a lifetime. I want to do some work with them though.